So you want to be more productive, right? You want to do the work and you want to accomplish things in your online business or any kind of professional endeavor that you are operating in or working on. Now, I have discovered a mini rule myself. I created this rule that allows me to be consistent and not get burnt out, because being consistent actually outrules the idea of you doing a lot of work. Imagine that if I want to do hundreds of units of work, for example, starting an online coaching business, you would want to reach out, for example, to send out 100 emails or a day, right? If that, let's say that that's the metric, or imagine it would be 10, right? 10 emails or 10 DMs per day you want to send out, right? But let's say 100 is my goal, because I want to in 1 month reach out to 3,000 people, right? Across LinkedIn, email, Instagram, Facebook, right? So imagine 100 is that metric of reach outs or sales calls or whatever that productivity task that you are working on or should be doing is, right? I will burn out if I want to do this for 30 days. I will burn out doing this activity on this top level. I mean, all day, all in and out, because this mundane work is gonna kill me. I'm gonna burn out. And I'm gonna do it for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and I'm gonna burn out, and I'm not gonna continue doing it. So instead, we should flip this idea and use the 1/10 rule. I came up with a 1/10 rule, and I said to myself, if I just do 1/10 of the activity that I need to do every day to begin with, no matter what, I could win. So instead of me sending out, in my case, 100 emails, DMs, and interactions out across all social media channels, I mean, I'm just giving you guys this example because my goal was to reach out to 100 people a day or make 100 connections a day so I can build a mastermind group of 30 people to the end of the month, right? Who are all gonna pay $250 a month, for example. So if that was my metric, right? The thing is that what if I just do 1/10 of it and I am consistent with it, right? So instead of 100 interactions, I would just do 10 at first. I would send out 3 emails, I would send out 3 DMs on Instagram, send out 3 emails on LinkedIn, and another 2 on Facebook. And I actually would do this. Imagine that. I just reached out to 10 people a day, right? Definitely I'm not gonna be moving that fast as I would if I would do 100 a day or 60 a day or whatever, right? But I also did not burn out because 10 was pretty fairly easy actually to do. I can do that in 40 minutes, right? I just sit down, I do this quickly, I'm done, right? And I'm like, oh, I just accomplished something. Tomorrow, some people are gonna reply and I'm gonna book 1, 2, 3 calls. I mean, if in a few days of doing 10 a day, right? And with that, I moved forward. And I'm not burning out because I only do 40 minutes a day, and other people tried and they burnt out and they stopped doing the work and they're not consistent now. So if that's just one metric idea, but imagine another idea. If I'm a starting online coach and my one thing that moves me forward is creating a content piece per day, reaching out to 10 people a day, making social media interactions for half an hour with people who comment and these kind of things, and then replying to DMs and reaching out to those people who became friends, followed us, right? Doing that for an hour, and then doing 1 sales call per day that takes you half an hour or a little more, right? And then doing a client fulfillment every day. Imagine that this is the things that you should be doing, right? And you are like, I can't even start. the thought of posting a content piece every day and 10 reach outs every day and then whatever else needs to be done, it just bothers me. It's overwhelming. I don't know really how to do it. It overwhelms me. So if you would use the rule of 1/10, and out of this routine that you should be doing every day effortlessly, when it becomes a habit, you just do 1/10 of it. And what's 1/10 of posting a content piece, 10, 20 reach outs, right? Doing half an hour interactions, engagement, comments, replying, chatting, 1 hour of DMs. 1/10 of this work is what? It could be only writing a content piece today and nothing else. If you would just write one content piece a day, which takes you 20 minutes to do, or record a video reel, or record a YouTube video like this, or go live for 10 minutes, right? Every day. Or even if you don't want to do a content piece every day, instead, the other day you would do 5 reach outs to 5 people. And you would just do 1/10 of the work that you actually need to do, but you would do it kind of every day because it's easy to just, okay, what can I do today, right? I'll write a content piece or reach out to 5 people, right? If you just would do 1/10 of the work that you need to do and you would do it consistently, the thing that you are doing would compound, right? It would compound, and okay, you do it today, one content piece, you do it tomorrow, another content piece. Okay, next day you don't do a content piece, publish it, but you instead reach out to 5 people. Under your content piece, 2 people are gonna comment, right? One of them in 1 week might even schedule a call with you or whatsoever, right? And because you reached out to few people today, the next day or whatever, 3 of them replied. Now you gave yourself work to do, which you will do anyway. Imagine that. Because you did this minimal, consistent 1/10 of work, right? You caused some things to happen. People commented, people replied to your DMs, and now you will want to handle those things anyway. Because you will not just leave people hanging in the DMs, you will just effortlessly, oh, let's chat. Oh, someone commented on my post, let's do it anyway, right? So you see, you created yourself doing the work, and you're gonna do this 1/10 of activities again today, besides of all the other stuff. And you're gonna build yourself a mini habit, a mini routine that you do every day, and it's gonna compound. You booked a call, you chatted to 2 people, oh, you had a sales call now, and you needed to do it because you cannot just say to someone who booked a call with you, oh, I'm not coming. No, you are, and you just, the things that you gotta do, you just gotta do, and you will do them, right? You go on a sales call. I just talked to 1 person this week because I wrote few content pieces, I engaged with some people, I chatted with them, and this sales call was awesome. The feedback on this call was awesome. That's what it would be in your mind. And the next call that is gonna be booked again because you are doing consistent work is gonna give you results as well. No, what I was gonna say, I forgot. So I was saying that if you do the continuous work, you're gonna book another call, right? And that call might even close, and you would enroll a 2K client. Just because you feel good, you believe in yourself, you do the minimal activities, you do the minimal work, you don't get burnt out because you just do 1/10 of the activities that you should do, but because you do them consistently, they compound, right? So I just wanted to share with you this rule. I created it myself because I was like, man, I'm burning out, trying to do so much work, which works, but I can't keep doing this. And no one else can sustain doing it anyway. But the key here is consistency, right? And one day I just did a little bit of work effortlessly, like for half an hour. I had some coffee, I did the work, and it was like 1/10 of the amount of work that I should do. And the next day, people of this 1/10 work that I did replied. And then I handled those. And I did a little bit more of reach outs that next day, and people replied and chatted, and I booked 3 calls. And I saw, man, 1/10 rule works. Why do I try to do hundreds of amount of percent of units or work that I need to do? Why don't I just do a little bit of it and do it every day, and it compounds and I'm consistent? Imagine even that, if you would be posting a content piece just every day for 6 months, and there is variety of content pieces, right? And you would just do content creation. You wouldn't even do DMs, you wouldn't reach out, you wouldn't do sales calls yet. Your content pieces, for which is 1/10 of the work that everyone should be doing daily, right, will nurture, create your audience, attract more people towards you. And if you do the content creation properly, in 6 months, I promise, people would book calls with you out of your content because you provided so much value to people. People would comment and engage, right? But if you should be consistent and not burn out, right? And do it effortlessly and with joy. And you can do this mini 1/10 rule of activities in 20, 30, 40 minutes per day, even if you have a full-time job. If you just know to go on Instagram and create a story, or maybe create a reel, or create any kind of quote post, you can do those things in 20 minutes a day, if you know how to do them, of course, right? So I just wanted to put this out there for you, because if you are overwhelmed by the idea that you should be doing this much work to become a successful online coach, business owner, right? Think about this. What if you just do 1/10 of all of the work that you should be doing every day? If you do just 1/10 of work every day, right? You just make 3 friends connections in other Facebook groups per day, or you just create a short content piece every day, or you just make few connections and reach out to 3 people and ask them, hey, how's your self-development journey going? If you are, of course, life coach, right? How are you, right? How's your self-growth journey going? And they will reply, you will continue conversation. So if you just do 1/10 of the work that you would need or want to do, you can win. And you're not gonna ever burn out, because you just have a coffee, sit down for 40 minutes, bang, you do the work, and you are a winner, right? So that's something that I wanted to share with you, because I find myself having these large goals, right? And I have to do so much work for them. And on the other side, I see myself as well, what if I just do this much of it and I do it consistently and it compounds and it works, and then actually I reach that goal anyway, even if in 3 or 4 weeks after I would hit it, if I just do this much amount of work and I burn out and I actually don't do the work then, right? So just a thought here, okay? Think about this. How to do, instead of full amount of work, at least do 1/10 of it. I mean, 1/10 is very little, but if you just do 1/10 or maybe 1/5 of it, right? 20% of the full amount of work consistently, you could win, okay? Comment down below, let me know if this idea makes sense to you, and ask me any questions that can help you increase your productivity and so on, okay? And ask me even any questions that you have about what is that a starting online coach should be doing on daily basis to get results, right? From content creation, engagement, DMs, sales calls, how to do this. Ask me away if you have any questions, and I'll speak to you in the next videos. Have a great one. Bye bye.